I joined ROTC because I always wanted to be in the military. I felt like it was the right thing for me to do. And my dad served for 8 years, I believe. He was in ROTC also, so I'm happy to be following in his footsteps.
I wanted to serve my country, but at the same time I wanted to go to school. When I found out about the ROTC program and the tuition assistance that they could provide, I thought it was a good opportunity, so I wanted to give it a try. 3 years later, here I am at 60. This is my first time being away from my family back at home, so it's been really tough, and being around new people and getting used to the environment and stuff. It's worth it because hopefully in a year and a half I get my commission, and the Army provides great opportunities not only for me but for my future family.
Coming into CFC, you have to have an open mindset. You have to be that individual that is willing to learn, because there's going to be a lot of hard work, tireless nights, and you just have to push through and have a positive attitude to go forward with it.
I think go into it with an open mind. Definitely stay positive. There's a lot of really long nights, early morning wake-ups, so having a really good attitude is going to make it a lot easier to get through.
We are receiving a reg. They will be performing the rappel tower in addition to the obstacle course. We split them into 2 groups. The first group goes through the rappel course. They do the slant wall, wall face, and then open. We're trying to just teach basic skills, and goes into them listening and being able to take instruction and then improving that instruction as they do it on themselves. It's an accountability factor. It's also just like learning a new task.
4.6, check! 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Pull yourself up, Cadet! I can't do it! What do you mean you can't do it? You need to do what you do!
We're not expecting them to be experts, and we certainly don't expect them to be able to just jump off a tower the minute they get up there. So it's more of learning how to trust your abilities and trust what people tell you what to do, and trust those mentors that will help you off the tower.
I mean, once you jump and get off the first time, it's pretty smooth. You might get a little tense and scared, but again, just reminding yourself, trust the equipment, take some deep breaths, and then like really when you're in the middle of it, it goes a lot smoother, and it's like, okay, yeah, I can do this.
After they do the rappel tower, they'll head on to the obstacle course. So we make sure that all the cadets have an opportunity to explore the confidence of going over obstacles, and there's kind of adrenaline rush. In addition, it's a camaraderie, team building aspect where everyone is helping their teammates through the course as you go along.
After I finish this course, I feel like accomplished. I feel like our squad in general, we had good morale, and we just feel motivated because we completed almost all the events.
Hardest obstacle for me was the weaver, definitely.
I'd say is the weaver.
Definitely the weaver.
The weaver.
The weaver, for sure.
You have to go up and down, and you have to use a lot of upper body strength, and it really hurts your muscle.
Just because you're fighting uphill against gravity instead of using it in some of the other ones where you get to go down.
Never done something like that before, going in, up, under, above the logs, pretty difficult if you haven't done it.
It was a good challenge and everything.
It's a boost of morale for everyone out here. I mean, you can look around and you see everybody's smiling and cheering, so.
It's definitely very important that you try every obstacle, know your limitation, and know your boundaries.
It shows that you're tougher than you might think. A lot of it's just your mentality going out here. You just have to prove to yourself that you can do it.
Have that motivation that you can do it, and you'll be able to get through it.
Don't quit. You can do it. Just believe in yourself.
So today we did the basic rifle marksmanship qual. So we went out to the range and we did the Army qualification table. So we have targets that range from 50 meters to 300 meters. They'll pop up in different orders, and according to that order, you shoot the targets as best as you can. And maximum score is 40. You had to shoot at least a 23.
In order to get those points, you have to line up your sight with your CCO on the targets and shoot the target down. And every target you hit gets you 1 point.
My favorite thing about today was going up there with my squad members, with my platoon, and then the way that we interacted with each other after. We were pumping each other up. We were super motivated. My favorite part about today. I love shooting. I love going and doing stuff with people that I feel very close to, people that I can build a relationship and camaraderie with. There's no better place than ROTC.
ROTC really introduces you to people from all walks of life, all parts of the country, and it's really cool to get to interact with them, work as a team. We get to really kind of build these really awesome friendships and bonds, and I'm really grateful for that, and ROTC really opened the doors for me to do that.
So currently we are working with a variety of grenades. So we're working with the M69 frag, some incendiary, and gas grenades. Where our current objective is to hit that 35-meter target that is behind us. And our current goal is to pass the white line and make sure we're in that 5 to 15-meter radius.
The dummy grenades, I mean, you are kind of that's just practicing the range, the distance, and the actual ones, you actually want to get it far enough, and you want to get everything right. Your positioning, your throw, your range.
So when you first receive your grenade, you grab it with your throwing hand. You place it right by your rank and you use your non-throwing hand to cover over, and
35 meters.
What you're doing is ensuring that it's safe around you and your peers in the grader. Once you're ready to throw, you go to a 90-degree angle, you sweep your pin. Simultaneously as you're sweeping your pin, you twist your pin from the confident pin. Pull, lean back as you strike a pose, and then once you throw, you go down, you drop to a prone, and you cover your head with your hands.
The key is to getting that range is basically just having a good stance and a good swing. So when you swing, you want to swing with your whole back and using your shoulders and getting it out as far as possible.
Today we are doing CBRN tasks and the gas chamber. So we got trained on MOP gear, which is the protective equipment for when you're in a chemical attack or area, and then we'll have to go through a room full of CS gas and experience that. It is my first time where I will be allowed to inhale the gas. During COVID, we were not allowed to actually inhale because of coughing. So this will be the first time I'll actually get to take off the gas, or take off the mask and actually experience it fully. I went to basic training in the summer of 2020, and we got to go in. You could feel it burn like the back of your neck and your hands, but we just broke the mask and resealed it. So now I'll actually get to take it off and feel burning in my mouth and throat. I'm very excited about it. I'd really like to do it and see how it feels. I've heard there's a lot of snot that will go flying, and that it's gonna hurt a lot, but it's over pretty quick and it can be a lot of fun.
Just 12 miles between us and the finish.
Hey, this is the home stretch.
So today we just finished a 12-mile ruck. We started around like 02:30 and we made it back around 06:45. We've come a long way. We've been out the field maybe for 2 weeks now, and it's just been like hard work every day.
Honestly, it feels like it's been forever, but little do you know, like it's been only 35 days. So.
It was just more or less like the anticipation of just getting through this, because this was like our final, like last march before we kind of end camp and go home. So it was more just like the excitement of getting through this march and then it just being downhill from here.
It feels honestly incredible because we have 4 days in a wake up and we're out of here, and it's insane.
Before the march, I was excited, and now I'm more excited because I finished. I feel exhilarated because I'm going to be a lieutenant next week, so.
Thank you for watching this video. For more content from the U.S. Army, check out our other video and subscribe to our channel.